negative groups reinforce harmful thought patterns. Why? Why does that happen? Well, to maintain group identity. Yeah, to keep that group identity. And you see it happen a lot, especially on Facebook. Well, everywhere actually. Like also on Reddit. This creates an echo chamber, a negative echo chamber, where the same negative ideas are repeated without any nuance. Yeah, everybody's taking a shit in that group and throwing that shit around. Yeah? And it bounces against the walls and in everyone's faces, and everybody's angry and pointing fingers and complaining that they're covered in shit. So you have to start doing some what we call positive reframing. Yeah? Like through social psychology, you can learn how to break away from these negative thought patterns. Yeah, instead of blindly succumbing to the group pressure. Yeah, understand how to maintain your own authenticity and to keep, and this is very important, guys, a critical mindset. Be critical. Yeah. I keep repeating that as well to the guys in our mentorship program. You know, like I tell them this, like literally, I have a lot of experience. I don't have all the experience. I have a lot of knowledge. I don't have all the knowledge. Yeah, I understand a lot of what's going on, but you know, there's things I don't know. So with whatever I tell you, always listen with a critical mind, yeah, with a critical ear. So what action steps can you take to get this going, yeah, to take steps forward? Well, avoid groups that are negative and offer no constructive solutions. There's way too many groups, especially for an example on Facebook, where, man, people just throw negative comments, negative posts, short, no nuance, negative quotes, negative memes. And everybody's like commenting like a bunch of vultures, like, yeah, this is true, man. Yeah, all girls are bitches, even your mom. You know? If they offer no constructive solutions, get rid of it. You don't need more negativity in your life. You don't need more negative programming. Yeah, there's way more. There's enough of that all around you. Yeah, so if you choose to dive into or step into a social group, why not find a positive one? One that offers constructive solutions. Yeah. The second thing that you can do is find a mentor. Find a mentor who overcame similar pitfalls, who, you know, walked the same path that you are going to walk right now. And also write down your thoughts. Observe your thoughts and recognize where negative group pressure might be affecting your thinking. Yeah? And instead of seeking validation within group thinking, especially of a negative group, develop internal validation. Yeah, strengthen your self-worth without relying on others' approval. Yeah, that's basically it. Strategy number 2. Recognize cynicism and negative thoughts. Recognize cynicism and negative thoughts. Many guys in the manosphere, or many manosphere beliefs are rooted in cynicism. Yeah, such as the idea that women are always interested in superficial things only, like money or status. Well, yeah, they play a part, but it's not the full truth. Yeah? And these negative thought patterns, well, they have a basis somewhere in reality, but it's not the full story. Yeah? I mean, if you really want to learn about the full story, dive in evolutionary psychology. Yeah, because when you dive into evolutionary psychology, it clearly shows that attraction is not only based on status, but also on emotional stability, on trust, on being able to connect, on you being industrious, on you being a guy that takes action, on communication skills, on leadership skills. Yeah, there's so much more to it. Yeah, so focus on genuine attraction instead of on that really superficial level of attraction. Yeah, focus on genuine attraction. It will help you strengthen your success in the long run. So be very mindful of negative thoughts. Challenge them. Yeah, challenge your negative thoughts. Okay, so I feel negative right now. This happened. Take a step backwards and reflect on it instead of acting out. Yeah, and engage with women without any judgments. I see it happen a lot. Like a lot of guys, they already go into into these interactions with their guard up, like they're ready to fight. Like you're basically attracting what you're trying to, keep clear of. So no judgments, and focus on positive interactions and let go of the cynicism. And hey man, like especially here in Holland, the Netherlands, we have a very cynical sense of humor. So I do it too. I'm sarcastic and I have a very cynical sense of humor. It is what it is, yeah. But I'm mindful of it, yeah. Yeah, but you're going to have to disarm your negative beliefs, yeah. So, yeah, what else can I say about it? You have to disarm your negative beliefs. Make sure that you catch yourself whenever you have a negative belief or negative thoughts. Challenge yourself on them, and ask yourself questions. Is this the reality, or is this the reality that I see because of past bullshit that happened? Yeah. Strategy number 3. Take off your jacket. Develop a healthy self-worth. Why am I saying that? Well, because what I see a lot in the manosphere, in the red pill community, is that the ones that usually bump against challenges with women continuously are the nice guys. Yeah? And nice guy behavior reflects a lack of self-worth. A nice guy acts in hope, acts out or acts hoping to be valued by others, appreciated by others, accepted by others, validated by others, liked by others. But this usually leads to frustration, and especially if a relationship forms, it's a very insincere relationship. A relationship that will bite you in the ass. That's basically it. Yeah? Because the fact that a nice guy is willing to, how do you say that in English? To put himself down, hoping that he will be liked by the girl, man, that's no way to go. She's going to lose respect for you. She's going to start shit testing you and shit testing you and shit testing you. And you're going to start losing those shit tests more and more and more. And at some point, she's not shit testing you anymore. She has lost her respect for you. And she's just like very openly disrespecting you and kicking you in the balls. And you're laying on the floor, crying like a little girl. You know, bathing in your bitch energy, and she's stomping on you with... See the cynicism? But you get what I mean, right? Only to complain about women. No, it's not them, it's you. Yeah? Don't think that being a nice guy and using all the nice guy traits will help you attract a woman into your life and build a successful, fruitful, stable, emotionally stable relationship. Yeah, we know from evolutionary psychology that confident behavior, action-taking behavior, what else? Well, strong emotional resilience, that is attractive. Yeah? I mean, that's like authentic confidence. And it creates a balance where you uphold or it allows you to create a balance between upholding your boundaries and presenting yourself as you really are, yeah, your best self. I don't like to say just be yourself. I hate that. But be your best self. So develop a habit of non-judgmental self-reflection. Reflect on everything that's going on. All the shit in your life, reflect on it without any judgment. Yeah? Make daily notes on your positive qualities. And especially for the guys who are, you know, emotionally not strong enough to run ahead to face challenges, instead of running, take small steps. Yeah, especially in social situations, because this will help you to build self-confidence. Yeah. In short, you're going to have to become outcome independent. Yeah, learn to become independent of outcomes. Yeah, learn to love the process, to love the experience. Yeah, like cling on to the experience. Let go of the outcomes. This will strengthen your self-worth without relying on external validation. And if you're asking yourself, why is he looking to his left? Well, I've got my notes over there. A big pile of them. Strategy number 4. Invest in healthy social circles. Surround yourself with people who encourage positive growth. Negative people are people with insecurities. Yeah, you don't want those around. You want to have healthy social circles who help you develop and to help you grow, to help you move forward. That's what you want. That's what you want in your life. And I know leaving friends behind or people that you thought were your friends, hey, it's not easy. I'm pretty sure that you've invested time and energy and blood, sweat, maybe even tears in building social relationships. But maybe you did it with the wrong people. I did that. And it kept me from growing. It kept me from exploding forward. Yeah, so not even so long ago, I had to cut some ties. And I did it, and I'm not looking back. Get rid of negative people in your life. Yeah, the only thing that you want in your life is a genuine, positive social network. That network will make you happier and more self-confident. Yeah, and we know that a healthy social circle directly impacts your well-being. Just as being around negative people and having a negative social circle with negativity, yeah, and a lot of bullshit directly impacts your well-being as well. So you can choose the one or the other. Yeah, get rid of negativity, cut the ties, get rid of their numbers, cut them off, block them, block. No negativity. Yeah, find groups that inspire you. Find people that inspire you. Find groups and find people that inspire growth and self-reflection and that are open to receiving your feedback instead of acting like assholes when you say something. Yeah? And build friendships based on shared values. And resist the temptation to join cynical groups. Yeah? Look, create valuable social interactions. Yeah? Create value. All the social interactions that you have with those people, it has to be positive. It has to be valuable. It has to add something to your life. It's very important. Yeah.